Will you please state your name?
Claudia Marie Rodriguez.
And we are here today to talk about your daughter, Aaliyah. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How old is she?
She's going to be 8 months.
And does she live with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you live in Liberty County?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Does Mr. Moore live in Liberty County?
He did, yes. But as of right now, he doesn't.
Okay. All right. Okay. And at the time when Aaliyah was born, did you and Mr. Moore sign paperwork saying Aaliyah is her father?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time, I would offer the acknowledgement of paternity as to Aaliyah as Exhibit A.
That's me saying yes?
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting. Was that me saying yes, or was that still for Claudia?
That was me offering an exhibit.
Oh, sorry about that, ma'am. I'm sorry.
In the future, if you have any more hearings that you need to attend, it's much easier to follow what's going on in hearings when you're on the Zoom and you can see. I find that people on the telephone are very confused about who's speaking and what's happening. So just keep that in mind for the future. Does anyone have any objection to me admitting the acknowledgement of paternity into evidence?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Moore, do you have any objection?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to admit State's Exhibit. Is it A1? Do you have a preference?
A.
Ms. Franzito?
A.
Okay, State's Exhibit A at the acknowledgement of paternity. It's been admitted.
Now, Ms. Rodriguez, do you and Mr. Moore live together?
As of right now, no, but we're in the process of getting an apartment.
Okay. You're just intending to look for an apartment?
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Liberty County?
Yes, or somewhere around that area, closer to his job.
Does Mr. Moore visit with Aaliyah?
Yes, ma'am, he does.
Do you have any safety issues with him visiting, standard visitation with Aaliyah?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Do you have any safety concerns for yourself in regards to Mr. Moore?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Are you requesting any back child support in this case?
No, ma'am, I am not.
Now, you understand we're here today to try to set child support.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you're
And-
coming in and out. Is the phone up against your mouth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Are you how is Aaliyah covered for health insurance?
Through Medicaid.
And are you wanting child support in this case?
No, ma'am.
And would you tell the court why you are not wanting child support? Do you think that's not in Aaliyah's best interest?
Because Jeffrey and me and Aaliyah were back as a family trying to, work on things, and it's been going good. So I feel like I don't need the child support. He's been supporting her. It's been, not a problem.
When you say he's supporting her, what kind of things does he pay?
Financially, as in he buys her Pampers, her essentials that she needs. Pretty much everything he's provided.
Okay, is he paying for your your living expenses?
Yes, he does.
Now, is there any other reason that you think child support should not be set in this case?
No, ma'am, just what I just said and I stated as of right now.
Okay. Does Mr. Moore have any other minor children that you're aware of?
No, ma'am.
Your Honor, I pass this witness.
Okay, you may call your next witness.
I would call Mr. Moore. Will you please state your name?
Jeffrey Hollis Moore III.
And you are Aaliyah's father, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, are you working at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
And where do you work?
Dave's Hot Chicken in New Caney.
Okay, and how much do you make an hour?
Currently, I'm making 17. I just got a raise.
And do you work 40 hours a week?
Closer to 30, around the 30 area.
Okay, and so an average week would be 30 hours a week?
Yes, ma'am. Anywhere from 30 to 35. It ranges. Certain times I might get out earlier.
Is it usually closer to 30 hours?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have health insurance available through your employer?
Through my job? Yes, ma'am. Now that I've been working past the required time, yes, ma'am, it does.
Do you know how much that would cost you?
No, ma'am. I believe I had to talk to my general manager this week.
Okay. You understand what we will be asking you to pay a cash medical of $50 based on your income?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is that a monthly thing?
Yes, sir.
And how long would go on for?
Pardon?
And how long would that be going on for?
As long as your child is on government health insurance.
So is that a better way, or if like my job doesn't give, or like if it's more like with the health insurance, is it better to just stay with Medicaid?
That is a decision.
Or should I get off like?
That is the decision you would have to make.
Oh, okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, yes, ma'am, I understand.
Based on what you've told me of $17 an hour and 30 hours a week, that would be $2,210 a month gross. Does that sound about right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you spend time with Aaliyah,
Yes, ma'am.
and you want to continue spending time with Aaliyah, correct?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
How quickly do you think y'all are going to be in your own place?
December, before December, the first week.
Okay, within a month?
Yes, ma'am. Within this first month, November, I'm getting the storage and everything.
Okay. And do you pay things for the child's interest right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay a car note for Miss Rodriguez?
I don't pay. Oh no, ma'am, not a car note, just living expenses. That's it.
What do you consider living expenses?
The rent, groceries, not the groceries for like the whole month, but maybe like a couple of weeks worth, and just rent.
Are you paying her rent now?
Not the full thing, but a portion.
Okay, and how much do you pay on that a month?
About 400.
So that amount is more than your child support of $375 would be.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I pass the witness.
Okay, the state doesn't represent, well, before we get to that, do we need testimony, Ms. Franzito, on any other issues?
No, ma'am.
Ms. Rodriguez, I was asking Ms. Franzito, because I have not heard any testimony with which to rule upon conservatorship, visitation, or is there an agreement on those issues, or
Your Honor,
am I
a
making that ruling?
joint managing conservatorship, I think, is what they're both okay with.
Okay, do you
Ms.
want to approve
Rodriguez?
that? Mhm.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Rodriguez,
Yes, ma'am.
would there be any problems with naming you and Mr. Moore as joint managing conservators, with you being the primary?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Moore,
No,
would there
ma'am.
be no issues with you either?
No, ma'am.
Your Honor, I have nothing further on that.
Ms. Rodriguez, do you plan to leave the Liberty County area?
No, ma'am.
And then visitation, no one has any concerns about visitation?
No, ma'am. I do
Okay.
not.
Okay. The state doesn't represent either of you, so I'm going to give you both a chance to speak in case there's anything else you'd like me to hear. Mr. Moore, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I just want to close the case. That way, we can move on. We're gonna talk about getting her off of Medicaid. That way, we could just move forward as a family.
Okay. Ms. Rodriguez, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to approve that you two be named joint managing conservators. And ma'am, I'm going to give you the right to determine the primary residence of the child within Liberty County and any county that touches it. And I'm going to order the standard possession order for visitation. I do hope everything works out with both of you, but I have to rule based on where things are now. You can always modify in the future or change things in the future as things change in your lives. But at this point, I am going to set child support. I'm going to order that Mr. Moore pay child support of $375 each month, beginning November 1st of 2023. It sounds like you were paying about that much anyway, so it's kind of just changing how it gets paid. And this way it'll be recorded if there's ever any issues. I'm also ordering that Mr. Moore pay a cash medical of $50 each month, beginning November 1st of 2023. Per the family code, and your order will state this as well. If you do actually get private insurance for your child, and you actually enroll the child in that insurance, and then if you provide information that shows the child is enrolled in the private insurance to both Ms. Rodriguez as well as the Attorney General's office, that $50 a month could stop or should stop. But at this point, there's no evidence that there is private insurance available at a reasonable cost. So I am ordering insurance through a government medical program to ensure your child has insurance. I'm going to approve your agreement and order no back child support. I'm going to deny the request for back child support or set back child support at 0 for child support, medical support, and dental support, no back child support. And I'm going to order that Mr. Moore pay court costs to Liberty County on or before
April 30th?
April 30th of 2024. And then if your situation changes, be sure to let the Attorney General's office know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And the state is going to draft an order based on my ruling today, and they'll be sending it to me to review and sign off on, and then you'll be receiving a copy for your records. And so unless anyone has any questions, you're both free to go for the day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Moore.
Thank you.